Hello guys and welcome to another English Trexation video. Why do I do this in English? Because I just felt like it and it's my channel, so I just say fuck it. So watch at your own risk. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. So today I saw The Ghost Story and it was a ghost story. And it was kind of boring. That's not to say that it's not an interesting film, but well, where do I start? It's about Casey Affleck, and he dies in a car crash, and he has a wife or girlfriend, and they live in a house. They wake up in the middle of the night because they hear the piano play or some shit, and then he dies in the car crash, yet he returns as a ghost. It's an art house film, very minimalistic. It's filmed in I think in an aspect ratio of 4:3. It's made to look like Super 8 footage. I don't know. It's hauntingly beautiful in some places. Some segments are really, they have a lot of impact and they are highly emotional and you can connect to whatever is going on screen. Yet there is not much going on screen. Sometimes there are shots that linger for what feels like an eternity, and yeah, of course they can say that's the art behind it, that's the idea behind it. It's meant to feel like an eternity because he's dead and he's in this twilight world between our world and the afterlife, and he's walking around with this stupid fucking sheet over his head. I mean, the ghost itself looks iconic. I mean, it's the standard how you would, depict, how you would draw a ghost when you're a kindergarten child or whatever. Yeah, it's just this white sheet with the two spots for eyes, the two black dots, and well, it looks haunting and it looks interesting, but once you've seen it and you keep seeing it the whole fucking time, it really looks ridiculous. The film itself is beautifully shot. We have a lot of time to breathe, and at the same time we have a lot of time where you have to hold your breath, because there's a certain tension in the air when you watch this film, especially when you have lost someone. I have lost my father and my grandma. I'm not really a huge believer when it comes to this whole afterlife and ghost adventures stuff. I like to watch these ghost hunting shows, even though I think they're mostly bullshit. But a ghost story is essentially a film about loss, about death, about love, about a relationship that was just stopped instantaneously once Casey Affleck's character dies. So I could kind of had an emotional connection towards the whole story, and to see her, continuing life, and then she moves out and the house is empty, another family moves in and he has to stay in this house because it's a haunted house. And well, the movie actually starts with a quote of Virginia Woolf's short story, A Haunted House, which I adore. This is a great story. It's just 2 pages or whatever, so you might as well just give it a read. Well, the movie is too long, obviously. There would be a very, very intense and cool short story as a short film, because that's what it is, Make the movie 10 minutes long, 12 minutes, 15 minutes, but not 80, 83 or whatever, how long this film is. It's just stretched out, so the content is powerful and meaningful, and would work if it was condensed, but it's just so thin because it's spread. So it's thin, and that destroys everything, because at some points you just start laughing because, there's this guy walking around with a fucking bedsheet on his head, and it's meant to be so dramatic and so meaningful, and it's pretentious. The movie is pretentious. I admire what they were trying to do, what they set out to do. I love the idea, and as I said in the beginning, it's hauntingly beautiful, and at many points you will get chilled. The movie gives you a little nudge out the door that you try and think about your life and about your possible death, untimely death, because you don't know what's going to happen with the people you love, how they care about you, how they cope with life, how they cope with your death. So that's all thoughts that came to my mind, ran through my head, and for that I have to applaud the film, because I haven't really thought of that for a long time, and that movie brought some thoughts back. It's a film to experience, but I would say experience only once, because the movie feels like 4 hours, feels like 5 hours. The idea is great, but it should have been a short film and not a feature-length movie, because that's just not a lot of content for 90 minutes. So that was it for today's video. If you'd like, please comment your opinion on the film. So I would say have fun when you go to the movies, or you enjoy a film or two on your couch, on your sofa, on your bed. I'm Trexation, I'm the film guy, and you've just seen a video of mine.